Alright folks, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Randy, and I thought today we'd do something a little bit different. Kill two birds with one stone, as they say, right? Already I've been humidifying this old guitar, if you guys will remember it. Just got it in not long ago, this old Martin Parlor guitar. I did an unboxing on it. You've probably seen that video by now. And I'm going to do some inspection in this video on this guitar tonight, okay? But also, I've got to review this thing here, this endoscope. You also may have watched me unbox it a while back if you watch those unboxing videos. So we're going to take this thing, among other things we're going to do to this poor guitar tonight. We're going to take this thing and go inside of a 100-year-old guitar and see what's in there, what's been accumulating in there for the past 100 years. So let's get into it. You all may remember this little device right here. I think you will. This company reached out to me and asked me if I would review their product for them. And I said, well, you know, a lot of people reach out to me, and a lot of them I usually don't even answer back because there's so many of them. I know what they want, and so I told him, I said, if it's a good product, I will. I said, I don't review shit on this channel. If I think it's good stuff, I'll review it. And if you never see it on the channel, then I didn't think it was good. Because I will never show you guys stuff that I think is shit or junk. Everything I show you on here is going to be good stuff. This is made by teslong. T-E-S-L-O-N-G, I think. Let me turn it on here and see. You gotta hold that in, I think. Teslong, T-E-S-L-O-N-G. Okay. Here's the camera. I need to review this anyway, and wanted to look inside this guitar. I thought, hey, I can kill two birds with one stone here. Okay, there's the end that plugs into the device. Now this right here is a tiny little camera with a light built in the end of it. Now that's what we're going to back in this guitar here. You get out of the picture. I'll get you rigged up here. Yeah, let me tell you about these little devices here. You got a USB cord there and some other little attachments. And what those attachments are, basically they have mirrors in them. If they're like the other one, I haven't even looked at them. Yeah, I think I see the mirror. They attach to the end of this camera, okay? So if you, instead of looking straight ahead the way the camera's pointing, you can look off 45 degrees or 90 degrees, or that's what these little things do. They got like a mirror in the end that reflects, you know, up this way and hit another mirror or something. I'm not sure. I never used them that much. I used them on the other camera once or twice. And they did help to be able to see back in there. But that's all this is. A USB cord, I'm sure, to plug it. And those attachments that I just told you about. And this thing, this is the entire device. It's got a piece of plastic over the screen. I'm just going to leave it on there. This is the second one of these that they've sent me. Where does it open up at, man? It's got a memory card in it, if I can remember where it's at. Right here. The little plastic door right there. It's a tiny little memory card. I don't know what size it is. Memory card and it's some kind of port there. I thought that's where you hook the camera in at, but it's not. Not at all. You hook the camera right here, like so, in the side. And we're ready to go. Now, of course, I'm going to redo the screen. If things work right, I'll have you two screens. One showing what we're seeing in this. Instead of me trying to show you what I'm looking at right now through this, I want to be able to see it. And then I'll put another screen up in the video when I edit it and render it and all that jazz, so you can see what I'm seeing here, what I'm going to see here now. This thing, I've always had trouble holding this thing right, holding it upright, you know, getting it oriented and keeping it oriented. This device, you can hit a button and flop the picture upside down, maybe from side to side too. I know you can upside down. Anyway, this is the thing used in electronics. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, I think you can. I'm just going to try to use it to hold this with, just like that, see? You can't see, like this. Alright, let me reset the camera and I'll bring you back. And we'll go inside of a 100-year-old guitar and have a look around and test this thing at the same time. Hold on. Alright, let me get a hold of the thing here. I've got the little light on the end of the camera turned on. You're not going to be able to see this, but as soon as I start to stick this in the hole, I'll sync this video up with the one you're watching right now, and hopefully it'll work. Alright, I got to activate the camera, and we are recording. And there's the bridge pins I see right away. Let's see, let's get oriented. There's the tail block back in the back of the guitar. You know, I think I could do better just holding that thing with my hand. Yeah. Very cool inside of a 100-year-old guitar. I think I see some funky glue work up there. So you can tell by the bridge pins there which is the top of the guitar and which is the bottom. The top of the guitar is actually going to be on the bottom of your screen. There's a button on there I can switch to change that. I don't know which one it is. I can't remember. Those braces, voicing bars, look pretty good. Oddly enough, I don't see an X brace in this guitar. Wow. I thought some of the Martin Parlor guitars had X bracing. Oh, I'm looking at the back of the guitar. No, that was the top. Yeah, the top is on the bottom. I can't get very close to it. There's a picture of a cross brace on the back of the guitar. Across the back. Let's look at the next one back. The glue joints look really good, man. If they look that good on the top, we may be in business. Yeah, there's no X brace in there. Those voicing bars appeared to be glued good on both ends. Of course, I'm going to get in there with a knife later. Oh, there's the X brace. Yeah, okay. I was too close to see it, man. I was going to say some of these parlor guitars has them. Some doesn't have. Some has ladder bracing and some has fan bracing. That X brace, it's possible it could be loose on that end, farthest end away from us there. I'll have to get in there and check that. That's what I was talking about in another video with the shadows. There's a little finger bar. It looks good. The X brace looks good there, the glue. Wow. Yeah, cool, man. The butt block, it looks good. Like I say, I'll get in there though with a knife. What is that dark place up there? I think it's just maybe old glue or some kind of putty. Maybe, I don't know. I can't tell. I could stick the light in there farther, but then it's harder to control. 100 years old. Dust that is 100 years old. Alright, let's look up at the neck block here. This is very hard, man, to hold this thing still. This is the neck block, okay? There's the number if anyone can read that. 17262. 17262 looks like. Neck block looks good. 100-year-old dust, folks. Check that out. Just think, on the day you were born, this dust was already, well, maybe not. Oh, it might have something living here. If I can orient the light right. Looks like the spiders have been here before. Maybe they still live in here. The glue joints look really good, man. That joint looks like it's been wet at some time in its life. closer up you get with this camera, that's the neck block again. I was trying to get on this. Check out this crack in the fretboard. If you hadn't seen it before, you can see it now. If I have to remove the neck from this guitar, that might be a big problem with that crack, because see that whole entire fretboard extension's got to be unglued and taken off, and that's just going to maybe crack that more. Maybe I won't have to though. Anyway, so that's the way this camera works. Endoscope. I'll put links in the bottom of the description, in the description of this video, where you can go get this very endoscope if you want it. That's a nice clear picture, man. If you get, you know, good light and a good steady hand, which you guys know I haven't never had. See, that brace looks like it may have been wet before. Let's look at the other end of it, if I can get on it. Where is it? I'm going in too deep. Here, does you see it? Oh, there it is, yeah. That end looks pretty good. 100-year-old guitar. We already looked at that other end. This end's the second end. Look at the other one again one more time. There it is. Yes, sir. I'm digging what I'm seeing. Let's see if we can get a better shot up toward the top there where those keys are. Yeah, the bridge saddle's got some, or saddle, the bridge plate. It's got a little bit of wear around where the string balls feed in. But it looks like it's glued down good. See that? That brace right there looks like it might be loose on the end. Maybe not. The little one I'm talking about. I might have to go in there. Well, I will go in there with a knife on another video, or maybe I won't even do it on video. And it looks like the big one might be loose on the end of it too. But I'll do it. I don't know if I'll do it on a video or not, but I'll do it. See what that stuff right there is. And there you have it. A look inside a 100-year-old guitar. So, one last word on this. I will, there's a button here I've got to push down. I'll put in the description down here below a couple of links, or at least a link, where you can go to and check this thing out if you work on any kind of instruments. Instruments with F-holes that you are very hard to get inside of and look around. This is ideal for that. Violins, mandolins that, you know, with just an F-hole to get in. I hope I don't have to do much work in this little hole in this guitar. We're not finished with it yet, so stay tuned. But there you go. That's what it looks like. Teslong, links down there. So a lot of good history about this old gal. I showed you in the other video, the neck is coming off of the guitar right there. If you can see that. Yeah, I think you can see it in the camera. Right in there. And there's a crack right here. And how well it's showing up on the camera. Pretty good crack right there. I'm thinking that right there, if that was stabilized and straightened up, would pull the neck back down. Get in the camera. I think that if this crack was stabilized and leveled up the way it should be, pull that down, flatten it out, glue it, probably would pull this down too. I don't know. Get inside and make some decisions. Because it's solid, man. It is not moving when I'm doing that. I can pull it. Oh, there, that leveled down. When I put pressure this way, pull the neck back, push the body down, that's smooth as silk right there. Can't feel anything. When I do it the other way, oh yeah, I can see it separating right there. Yeah, man. Okay. So the neck block is probably okay. I'm going to get in there with mirrors and look at that really, really close. just to make 100% absolutely sure. One thing I want to check here. Let's see. With the neck pulled back in the position it's going to be in, I'm just wondering where this is going to land. Man, I need more hands here. I need more hands. I just want to see. Yeah, slides right up over the bridge. That's perfect, man. So maybe, I'm not going to say just yet, maybe I won't have to take that fretboard extension loose. Man, that's some rough frets there. I've been humidifying this guitar. It needs it more. Man, it's really dried out. Well, I'm glad I figured that out. I doubt if you can see that go together. Maybe you can. See, when that goes down, that crack gets us as flat. There's no crack on the other side, thankfully, yet. It's a good possibility if I glue this, straighten it up, get some glue in here too, but mainly fix this crack. With the neck pulled back, that guitar's going to be fixed without having to take the neck off and reset it. Hate to do that unless I have to. Like I say, that fretboard, it's cracked up to, well, clear up to the end of the body, man. To the body joint, body fret, I mean. Cracked from right there, all the way down to the end of the fretboard. We'll see, I guess. I'll check it off camera a lot better and make some decisions. Like I say, I'm going to go through this thing with a fine-tooth comb, man. And probably won't do that on video because it just takes so long, man, moving the camera around. But I will show the repair work, whatever I decide to do. I'll show that on video when I start it. What a box, 100 years old. And by pulling that neck back like I did and putting a straight edge on there, and that straight edge went right over the bridge, right up to the saddle. He said it played perfect, really easy, nice playing until this happened. So I'm going to check the braces, check everything inside, have a really close look, and then see about, I think, fixing this crack in the side. Which side was it? This side. And cleat it. It goes back, that comes back here a pretty good way, so about right there in the guitar. All the way from here to about right in there or so. I think if I glue that, cleat it, well, glue it first, get some glue in these cracks, get it in there, and then when I pull the neck back, glue this and cleat it. And I don't think we'll have to reset the neck on it. Like I say, I'll know more after I go through it and look at the rest of the stuff. So I'll bring you along for the repair work. I don't know about the other stuff, checking it again, because I want to get in here and check everything way better than I did with the camera just now. Anyways, links in the description to this little jewel. Go check them out if you think you might want one, man. I guarantee you, it's good for everything. You can look down in the bores in your cylinders of your motor, screw the plug out, stick that thing down in the plug hole, and look at your cylinder walls and everything else inside. My wife had something in her car was making a noise when she turned the heater on, and I took that other endoscope, stuck it down in the dash through the heater duct, got down in there and found it's full of leaves, man. And that's what it was, and I knew right where they were and where to take it apart to get them out. So it came in handy for that. Plus I've used it on repair work and what's the word, man? Well, we just do this guitar. I can't think when that damn thing's running, man, or any of them's running. Inspect. When we inspect instruments, I use them all the time for that. I'm going to bed. Cheers to you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.